A lot of you want us to start the originals, but it is hard to fit in our timeline right now. So if we reach 750 patrons over on Patreon, then we'll add it in. We'll make time for it to record it, put it alongside Vampire Diaries. But for now, it's gonna stick with Vampire, I think, first.
Yeah, if we do reach that, we'll do originals on Tuesday and Vampire Diaries on Friday.
Yeah, because we have a full schedule. We also have shows returning
Yeah.
that we are waiting, like between season breaks.
Yep.
So it's gonna be tough to fit in originals. If we get enough support, then we can make it happen. So with that said, let's get started. Hey guys, we're Time 6. We're back watching the Vampire Diaries. This is season 5, episode 10, called 50 Shades of Grayson. If you enjoy our videos, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your thoughts, and remember to subscribe for future uploads. You can also check out our Patreon page. We get early access and the full uncut reactions up to 6 episodes ahead. If we hit our 750 mark, we will start the originals as soon as possible. Or right away, actually. And let's get started right away.
Oh, the gunpowder?
Shit.
No, yeah, gunpowder.
Oh, you pushed it away. You pushed it.
Finger. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Holy.
You gonna punch it out?
He's gonna blow up the... Damn!
Punch the wall again.
I mean, that was a good try. Oh!
Oh,
There we go. That was actually smart.
a smart cookie.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Oh, I thought it was highlights.
What?
Bro, he aged her.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Lena's not here by any chance, is she?
I haven't seen her. You know, he hasn't seen her either. I know because we were together all night.
Implying what I think you're implying?
Why? What were you thinking? That our hot naked bodies collided in one unforgettable night of passion?
I'm gonna barf. Ugh.
He physically cringed.
What?
Kids.
She's been here before?
Oh, it's the same house.
Oh shit.
Are these memories with her father?
Subject 83182 appears conscious.
Or where they getting these numbers from?
Yeah,
They're just making it up.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So your girlfriend's taken by a mad scientist. Now, do you A, get a new girlfriend, B, call the police, or C, kill someone close to that mad scientist?
Really?
Sit.
I guess he doesn't know much about vampires.
Yeah. He's new to the whole system.
Systematically killing every member on his family tree. I'm curious, how does one justify that in your mind?
And this? Torturing them? How do you justify that?
Science.
Science.
Seance.
Subject was exposed to 4,000 volts today. Season continues after electrocution. Flesh remains hot to the touch. These are the handwritten medical findings of Dr. Grayson Gilbert,
Ooh.
Oh!
Pops.
your father.
Dun dun dun.
Everything I'm doing to you, I learned from him.
That's my brother, Stefan. But I'd watch your tone with him because he's kind of in the midst of a psychotic break.
I'm sorry. I'm what?
Oh, come on. You don't think I know about you and Catherine?
She told you, that's why you know.
You're jealous.
More like disturbed.
Why would he be jealous?
He's off his rocker. He's losing his mind.
No, you're not dead. I shot you.
Well, because you went for the head. You got to go for the heart.
Don't tell him that.
Stefan and Damon Salvatore are gonna kill me unless you give them Elena.
Damon Salvatore is locked in an impenetrable, inescapable, fortified.
You idiot.
Yeah, right.
Meet me in my classroom. Once I see you're safe, tell them I'll give them Elena.
Oh, you know what's in the classroom?
The vervain spray, right?
Yup.
Or is that the lab? No, that's the lab.
Out of my. Oh yeah. Oh sorry. Classroom lab.
When was the last time you were out in civilization?
Is that Augustine blood?
Is he gonna use him?
He's gonna use them to kill Damon and Stefan.
You and Damon have some catching up to do.
Every time I ingest vampire blood, my body rejects it. Oh.
Oh!
Oh shit, I heard that.
Oh my god.
She can't see.
Who is that?
Holy shit, bro.
She broke her back now, so that means Stefan didn't do shit last night.
Stefan obviously gave you my suicide note.
Oh!
You're gonna decapitate her.
Yo. I think she dropped a tooth.
Why don't you finish the rest of the story, Damon?
I don't recall saying that you could talk.
Damn.
Oh!
Damn!
I don't remember anything.
I didn't think so.
Dude, I need more of this kind of Stefan.
Do you think, after all the horrible things that I've done, it would be possible to be forgiven? I may have an idea that will keep you alive longer.
So she's seen this before then. Like someone else being tested?
Yeah.
It's probably
this,
Enzo.
This is her, right?
Wait, if all those files are vampires, then it could be like in the 1800s.
He was working with Augustine to turn vampire blood into a magical cure-all, to fight disease, cure cancer, save the world.
Oh, shit.
Of course, it's like noble.
Yeah.
Oh,
21051.
Oh shit.
how much older is he? Like, I forgot.
Who the hell are you?
Like 10 years.
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
My friends call me Enzo. I don't have any friends.
Damn.
What's Maxfield, you know?
That's your first question for me. Not how are you? How'd you survive in that fire I left you to die in?
Does somebody want to tell me what the hell is going on here?
She found Enzo in his cell.
And being clueless to what a starving vampire will do around fresh human blood, I'm guessing she got too close.
Enzo killed her.
But he wasn't deployed. It was an accident.
Continue my story now, please.
Doesn't he know we have Aaron?
He doesn't care. He's willing to risk it.
What?
Damn.
Let me talk to him. He'll listen to me.
What part of he doesn't care are you not registering?
All right, Enzo.
Right. I was telling my story, and you were all polite.
Can he handle the brothers, or I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know how strong he is.
I was waiting in the cage for him to release me, waiting for my friend.
He tried to fucking save
Soul with
you.
whom I'd connected with. In
Unless
all
what we
those
saw
years of
wasn't the real
captivity.
version of what happened.
Yeah,
Oh,
it could be.
Damon just can't get the damn cage open. He looks me in the eye, as if he doesn't even recognize me, turns around, saves himself. Leaving me to die.
oh, that's when he turned it off. Okay.
Didn't die, obviously.
I don't like your family. I don't like you messing with my relationship. If you're lying, I'm gonna take my thumbs and I'm gonna gouge out your sad little eyes
Jeez.
out of your sad little
Louise.
We just need to find one who can teach you how to do the passenger spell.
Hang on. I'm hardly a traveler, okay? My father banned us from doing traveler magic.
Gregor was a traveler. He put his spirit inside Matt so that even after his body died, he lived on.
Yes, he lived on. In a busboy. Let's put my essence in some nobody.
With the Queen of England.
Stefan actually likes this book. Stefan and I may have rekindled an old flame last night.
What are you doing?
So annoying, actually. Like,
So when you asked me about forgiveness, you were asking about him, not me.
Yes.
Welcome to the Catherine Show.
Knowing that Stefan still cares might not be the worst way to go.
Go kill yourself, see if anyone misses you.
Damn!
Yikes.
You want me to feel guilty? I couldn't save you.
Wes injected me with poison that'll stop my heart. I'll desiccate if I don't return for the antidote.
Look, you get the antidote, I'll save my girlfriend. We'll kill Wes together.
Did you even think about it after you left? The experiments, the cell.
This guy's really in his feelings, yo.
If you go back, we go back together. We finish this for good.
Nah, there's more to this. There's no way it's that easy.
Ooh, got yeeted.
It's funny what you learn about.
But you're dying too.
yeah, but
I'm not gonna fight you, Enzo. Enzo,
I think otherwise he's stronger.
where is she? Where's Elena? Tell me where she is. Oh, what?
You never see her again?
Tom, you turned off your emotions.
He's gonna go for the heart.
Was this all a lie? You want me to kill you? I will kill you. Do not test me.
Damon's been planning my death since before I was born.
It wasn't enough for Damon to kill the doctors who tortured him. He had to torture their families and their future families. He spent the last 60 years killing every one of my relatives. He leaves one alive so that they can continue the family line. Kill me, because I don't want to give Damon the satisfaction, so do it.
You know, not all of us are like my brother.
Stefan?
Oh,
This guy's lonely.
Oh, I
Wait.
It's his voice.
Stefan!
It's his voice, bro.
Stefan.
Not supposed to be down here. Basement's a kid-free zone, remember?
I heard someone screaming.
Daddy's gonna save a little girl's life. She's just about the same age as you. Pretty cool, huh? This compound is like that bell, except instead of a ding, your body will salivate at the smell of vampire blood.
That's what you did to Jesse. You turned him into some rabid vampire who...
That makes sense.
Vampires are now one shot away from craving their own kind. And you're about to be patient zero.
Oh,
Jeez.
shit.
That was in the titty.
He didn't push?
Oh!
That's how
He didn't.
Oh, yeah, Stefan came for the rescue.
Get me out of here.
I would take the... Yes. No, not just that. Take the
A syringe?
compound, too.
Traveler's knife.
I thought I could convince Catherine to live a little longer. I was wrong. But if she changes her mind, she will need this. I don't know if I should hate her for giving up
I would be at her side when she dies.
I get the whole crappy parenting thing. My mom kind of sucked.
Oh yeah.
Kind of?
She literally sucked.
Then you know what it's like to hold on to the hope. Just once. She'll do what you want.
If she changes her mind, the knife will be with me.
I had to shut off my humanity, damn it. So I flipped the switch. And I felt nothing.
Even if I forgave you, Damon, would that make you less of a horrible person?
We're even, Enzo.
You were the most important person in my life, and you ruined me. But that's just who you are. So you'll always be a monster.
They were besties, man.
Okay.
Megan is 7 years old. She suffers from a congenital heart defect with the
Oh, that's who he saved.
Yeah.
solution. That's why Megan had a picture of my dad in her phone, because he saved her life.
100 pages of horrific torture, and you find the one happy bastard.
To save people, Damon. Children, families.
Yeah, and dissected vampires along the way. You are a vampire. I mean, do you honestly think that he would sit here and see you as anything more?
I don't know.
Yeah,
But
we
he's
don't
my
know.
dad. I can't not defend him.
No, I know you can. I'm bad, Elena. I am bad for you.
She likes bad
This
boys,
again?
man.
Run away from me as far as
That's
humanly
not really it.
possible.
Because
Oh,
I
it is.
love you, Damon.
Yeah.
Because love.
Because of love.
Oh, that's so silly.
Now I'm choosing.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
Wait, what?
We're breaking
I'm
up?
choosing to let you go. Every time some ghost from my past comes into our life, I'm choosing to relieve you of having to defend me for every awful thing I've ever done.
Stop acting like I'm perfect. You think I'm gonna stand here and judge you after I find out that you've been tortured for 5 years?
Stop defending me! I won't change who I am, but I refuse to change you.
But it's still her house. So who's leaving who?
I'm getting wrinkles.
I don't see it.
Oh, she
Am I
shit.
blind?
So, what are you doing in my room?
I want to talk about last night. So, talk.
Head talking? Okay.
Look at me. I'm dying. What does someone have to go through to get a little
Yeah, I see it a little bit now.
here?
Yeah.
You can't ask for redemption. You have to earn it.
Facts.
You'd never look at me the way you look at Elena, would you?
Kinda has to, because
Good night.
you look the same.
Literally.
I kinda, that's fine, give her one last night for whatever and she
Sorry.
dies.
It's one of Augustine's research labs.
Do you really think that you're helping people with this vampire crap? Using my life as a bargaining chip.
Sure bought the gun to kill him.
Oh, shit.
Inject him!
What's he gonna do?
Get the hell out of my life.
Oh,
Why'd you take the needle, bro?
yeah. Does he even know what's inside?
You'll find me a traveler that'll teach me how to do the spell. I'm a survivor. Staying alive is my specialty.
Clearly, Stefan inspired some profound thinking.
I think Stefan believes that a part of me can still be redeemed.
And what do you think?
Her elbow. Oh, is
Heart
that happening?
attack?
Oh, it's a heart attack. Shit. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh.
Holy crap. Okay.
Oh, it's happening.
I thought she was just gonna survive in like a different body every few years, you know?
Alright guys, thanks for watching the reaction portion of the video. Make sure to stay tuned for the discussion. If there's any part of the episode that we weren't able to keep in our YouTube edit, click the link down below for the full uncut reaction on Patreon. And let's discuss now. 50 Shades of Grayson. Smart title,
Very smart.
but a little weird because that's the father.
I just took that in.
Yeah, but he's tying down people in his basement.
But technically the person tied down here was Elena.
Her father did the tying, now she's being tied up. Interesting.
A lot of kinky stuff.
Well,
I'm gonna say not. No, go ahead.
she's not actually his daughter.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Adopted, yeah.
Still weird.
I keep forgetting that.
It is weird, but she's not
Adopted.
No, you're right. Yeah. So, yeah, not one of my favorite episodes. Very, very underwhelming.
Yeah.
And
Especially from Enzo's perspective,
Yeah.
honestly.
So
I
now,
honestly
so-
thought he was gonna be this sick character that we're gonna like, but
Yeah.
so I'm not remembering, but did we get his age last episode?
I don't think so. We just knew how long he was in there before Damon got there.
Because I want a
10 years,
proper
right?
understanding of like how strong he is, right? Like, does he have like 100 years on Damon? Like, what does he have? You know?
oh,
Probably
Could be
like
strength.
100 years because his English is like
What do you
super
talk
British.
about? What did they
Little
bond
older.
over? They bonded over
His
something.
English is a little different from Damon, so I'd probably say like a little older.
also
Cars. He was at...
Maybe like 80 years.
It's
100
hard
years.
to say. He knew about cars.
Yeah, like I don't know, like 1800s maybe.
Hard to say.
Yeah. The thing he did with Maxfield that was so weird that he let him go. Someone that been tortured for that many years would not want to come back. They would rather just die. Right?
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Yes.
Don't.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
No, because you're thinking, but you're lacking the perspective of the day, right?
Okay.
Like in your headspace right now, you haven't gone back out in 50 years. So right now for him, like the instant he goes outside, it's like a brand new world. So it's full of adventure possibilities and inspiration. So there's a good chance he might see something that'll like invigorate him with enough, drive to keep
But
going to
he's
live.
gonna go back to get tortured. He's now surviving that. Like he doesn't.
Yeah.
Listen,
like it's not like oh, you kill Damon, you get to live outside. It's not that.
No, I
obviously.
understand
Go
what you're
back,
saying, but like
do yourself.
when you're in the lab, your future's set, right? It's dead certain. It's you're gonna desiccate whatever. I mean, he's gonna
Wanting to
experiment
die,
forever.
right? Yeah.
The instant he leaves that lab, now he's subjected to a world of possibilities. Anything is possible. He can meet a witch. He can meet a vampire faction that hates Augustine. Anything can happen. You know what I mean? It doesn't. The instant he leaves, his future is now undetermined. Like as we saw.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but I mean, yeah.
This is the break he's been waiting for. This is it. He's waited.
But this is not
no
it because
break,
he's been let out before.
There's
So
no break.
Yeah.
Has he been let out before?
Yeah.
yeah,
He said
did
it.
he say that one was? Wait, what has he?
Megan wandered into his cage. That's what
Oh
happened
right,
that time.
yeah,
Oh,
never
okay.
mind.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought they said that he's done it before. But...
No.
Okay, fine. Anyways, let's just talk about it now. Damon and Enzo.
Super weird and awkward.
Just very bizarre. There was some
It's
weird
so bizarre.
tension. It was not bad of like,
Here's the thing, right?
betrayal. It was like romantic almost.
Yeah, no, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I completely get it. Like, it would suck. And because of that decision, even if he couldn't do anything, right? Because of that singular decision, he had to suffer 50 years of... 50, 70? What was it?
60, I think.
I don't know. But decades of more torture, which is fucked. So I get why he's angry. But now that he has Damon here, all he cares about is what Damon feels. Like, is Enzo a little bitch?
Yeah.
Why are you not more concerned about giving him a dose of what you had to go through?
A punishment.
Instead, you want to know that, oh, I feel guilty. Like, that's really what you want to know right now? It's just so weird to me.
Like, how
And
do
the
you feel?
weirdest thing about the whole thing is like, what do you even want him to be guilty about exactly? You know what I mean? We didn't even
He
get that.
tried to save
We didn't
you,
even
I
get
mean.
that. It's like, do you want him to feel guilty for not staying behind and dying with me?
Yeah.
Like,
And that's
the
another...
thing.
Oh, good.
Like that's the thing. He didn't understand the fact that like Damon couldn't do much, right? He was
Yeah,
just in his
and-
feelings. Like,
I was hoping for some kind of twist. It's like, oh, Enzo's going to tell us how it really went down.
yeah, exactly. Me too.
That's
But
what I was
it
waiting
wasn't
for.
actually how
That's
it,
not what
yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
No. We saw what we saw, and Damon actually couldn't do anything. Even though last episode we had other solutions, let's just assume that what they showed us is he couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
Let's
kind of
assume that.
regurgitation of the last
So he
episode.
did what he had to do.
so Enzo's being a little bitch.
So, I'm not gonna. Enzo is being like, he's being mad for a good reason.
Yeah.
But as a viewer, am I really gonna sit here and be like, yeah, Enzo, you're like,
You're on it, dude.
I
You got
didn't
it.
leave that scene
He's so right.
satisfied. I was like, what the
I was
fuck?
super
What was that?
unsatisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what's going on here?
There's something missing, man.
Oh, whatever.
I was just confused. It's like, what's going on between these two men?
I don't know, man. Maybe there was a fucking glory hole in that cell.
You
know what?
They're trying some shit out.
I
Like,
can
bro,
see that. I can see that.
You know what? Crazy shit happens in prison.
Wait, 5 years?
Oh, you're telling me, bro? Like they were just sexually frustrated, so they did some shit.
5 years. As a vampire, your emotions are heightened. So when you're horny, you're extra horny. Okay, it can happen.
I could definitely see it happening. If you're depraved enough, 100%.
Bro, there were biffles.
It was the accent.
Man.
The accent.
Maybe that's what they were hinting at.
You think
Enzo's
so?
Like, I sucked you off so many times, man. Do you not miss that?
It's like the only thing that makes sense.
I mean, that's the thing.
It's
Like,
the
we're
only
joking
thing that
about it,
makes
but were
sense.
they like trying to hint at
What
something?
if it's just bromance, you know?
Nah, there's no way. Because
Even
I
then,
get it.
even then, like, it's just something is so weird about it.
Like,
Okay, maybe the fact that he didn't come back to save him. He just kind of left him.
But
there.
he didn't think. He thought he died.
Yeah.
Vampires die from
True.
fire, so.
Yeah.
But how did the other dude save him?
Oh,
Yeah.
you just said some lucky scientist showed
And
up.
Damon can't save him because he's gonna die, right? In the fire.
in the fire, yeah.
I think this storyline is very sloppily told.
Yeah.
Because yes, okay, let's say another scientist came. He was strong enough to like unhinge the locked. It was locked, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
While the thing
And
was
the
on
key
fire.
is nowhere to be
Showed us.
found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vervain won't affect him, but how do you
Yeah, the
open
spare
it?
keys.
Everyone has a spare key?
And
What?
like the building's on fire.
And the building's on fire.
You know the
He's not
problem?
passing out from the CO2
Yeah.
or whatever.
The problem with that story is it started so well. I had so
Yeah, exactly.
like,
I had
high
a lot of
expectations,
things, you
but
know.
It was too good to be
The ending
true.
was bad, man.
Very bad.
For once, I had hope in the writers, and then
Yeah.
Never again.
they bungled it.
Yeah. Okay.
The other stuff,
Catherine?
okay, I guess we gotta get it out of the way. Or do you want to end on it? Because that's how the episode
Okay,
ended.
yeah.
Let's talk about Elena.
So she's going through this like kind of revelation phase where she's going back through her memories because now she knows that her father was an Augustine scientist, and she's trying to figure out exactly where she falls in place morally speaking.
Just to confirm, like we saw the outside of that place. That was a doctor clinic, right?
Yeah.
Because I was wondering how Stefan got in. Like if it was a home, like he can't get in, right?
I think he said something about a fire. It went down a fire.
And that,
No, but
it
where
used
they
to
were.
be a
Yeah.
house,
Uh-huh.
and they turned it into like stores. or
So it's a
whatever.
public building then.
It's a pub-
Okay.
Yeah, but he just said it was abandoned and no one really knows about it. So
Okay, that works.
But yeah, so well, the key points here is that obviously she gets the journal and she gets to read through her father's notes and to get a different perspective on what kind of life he was leading. And the first half of the episode, he's portrayed to be obviously he's an Augustine scientist, which as a viewer we know that's not a good thing, obviously, because they're doing horrible experiments on vampires. But by the end of the episode, they try and soften the blow, saying, "Oh yeah, he did what he did, but it was only in the name of science."
And he saved a little girl.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you know who else does that? Dr. Friggin' Maxfield. And he's a
No,
complete
you know who
loser.
else did that? Meredith. Didn't
Ah,
she take
no, that's
blood?
not the same. That's
No,
not
no,
the
but she didn't torture people, but she took blood to save people.
But it's not the same because you're not
Torturing.
actively hurting another person, right?
Yeah.
So
The thing here is the lack of accountability, right? Like, sure, like stay true to your convictions. You're doing what you want in the name of science, but you can't just say, "Oh, this is right because it has like for the greater
Because
good."
science, for the greater good.
No, like I'm an asshole. I'm a piece of shit. I'm ruining the lives of vampires, but like you have to show some responsibility, some accountability.
yeah, if Damon
and
is a
then move on.
monster, then Maxfield is a monster. Stefan is a monster. He was a Ripper. Stefan's a monster. Like everyone's a monster.
Yeah.
But they only like to point out Damon is the monster, which I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what he does is pretty monstrous behavior of keeping one kid
Yeah, no.
and then
100%.
killing his family, and that's messed up.
No one's denying that.
Everyone
Yeah.
does that.
Yeah, but no one's denying that. We're saying that no one else ever takes accountability.
Yeah, exactly.
He accepts it.
exactly.
He accepts it, yeah.
Exactly.
He
It's
does.
true.
Yeah, he does. Oh, you want
Everyone
to-
else just tries to suppress it and like, I don't know.
They downplay it, they play it off, or they straight up ignore it. Or, yeah, Elena falls for the self-justifying bullshit. Oh,
Actually, wait. I'm being unfair.
Mm.
Catherine also took accountability here.
Oh yeah.
She accepted all the shit I did to Stefan, and because she wanted his forgiveness, right?
That was
Yeah,
so
She
selfish.
didn't do it to him, but yes, and yeah, it was still selfish.
Yeah,
It still came from a place of like,
self-interest, yeah.
yeah. She wanted to be forgiven.
while at the same time hurting your daughter, because she wanted to hear something else. Nadia, right?
That was so stupid. Like, so your daughter is right there trying to help you, and all you're thinking about, oh, Stefan, is he still in love with me?
Well, I want to get back to that. Let's talk about Elena first.
Yeah, but quickly about the journal, though. I think, like,
Oh.
the biggest tragedy of the episode isn't the fact of, like, all the information surrounding Grayson and, like, the perceptions in the room. It's the fact that Elena burnt, like, some of the only memorabilia left of her father without consulting Jeremy first. Because we know, like, We know that this is like one of Jeremy's things. Like he loves this. He loves
I
going
mean,
through the
it
Gilbert
kind
journals.
of died out after season 1.
Well, because he hasn't had any new journals to read. You know what I mean?
Okay,
These journals are actually like. I wouldn't
He's
say they're
all
happy
about-
things, you know.
Okay, here's a question, right? So, let's say she was to keep it because the information in this journal is very helpful.
And it is.
Yeah, and she was to find willing vampires that would donate their bodies or whatever for the cause. Whoa, let me just make my point. Is it okay, considering that this thing came from unwilling people who were tortured and oppressed?
That's the thing.
That's the question.
That's why she burned it. I think.
Does it make okay to use this?
Yeah.
Informed
what I was-
consent. If they know, then it's okay. Like if they know where it came from and they know like the tragedy that went
Why
into
you
it.
gonna tell a 7-year-old that we tortured
No,
vampires?
we're talking about the
to get-
vampires, right? Is it
Oh.
ethical for the vampires to then give their blood in the name of science, despite the information coming from a place of torture and heinous activities, right? That's the take.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, for the vampires' perspective, I think so long as they know where the information came from, if they want to choose to donate, parts of themselves to help humanity, the other side, if you will, then I think, if they know, then it's okay.
I doubt it though.
It's the
I think
real
that-
question
no,
is,
I
will
think
they
there's
want
also
to?
a social aspect to it. It's like if something good comes from a horrific event, is it okay to use the good? Like it is a social question, right? I'm not saying whether it is or isn't, but it's always a question that comes up. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
I
why,
understand.
like, she shouldn't have burned it, but I understand what, like, the symbolism.
I would have kept it.
No, I understand why she did it. It's because of what Damon said, right?
Yeah.
Like, he said you found the one good thing, and it's because we were all tortured.
This is so interesting, and I can actually give you an example of real life from the Second World War to tie back to this.
Like what?
So
Yeah, that's what I was trying to allude to.
Yeah,
yes.
so at the end of the Second World War, for example, or during the Second World War, the Japanese did extensive, horrible, humane experiments on human beings. They would like rape women, give them syphilis, and they would push the human bodies to its limits just to see like exactly what was capable from the human body. At the end of the Second World War, a bunch of these Japanese scientists were able to get acquitted for their war crimes if they provided the information because the U.S. military didn't have it, and they really, really wanted it because they couldn't perform the experiments on human beings here, given the charter.
So what was the?
So basically, what happened was the Japanese scientists, they got acquitted for their horrific crimes of torturing people for
What
like
was the
years and
outcome of
years.
the?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So the Japanese scientists, they traded the information so they didn't go to prison.
I
So all
understand, but
these,
what-
so in this case, it's like, for example, you would have Dr. Maxfield, right? And he's like, the boys in blue come in. They're like, what the hell? This operation's messed up. You're a horrible monster. You've been experimenting on humans. This is not right. You're going to
Not
prison.
humans.
But yo,
Oh, yeah.
what,
No, but in real life,
what was the outcome of the Japanese thing? Like the syphilis, how long it would, like, infect you and stuff like that, or what? Like, what was the information given? Like, did it impact them or what? Like,
I have no idea.
well, so then it's useless. Then. The fuck?
We don't know if it's
You
useless.
can't. No, it's.
What if the government has the
The
secrets? What do you mean?
information was
True.
so crucial that they
Yeah.
were willing to acquit these
Yeah.
horrific monsters of torturing humans for like years. I think it's called Unit 993.
What if they played themselves? They actually got the information and it's not useful.
No,
they
like,
quit
it
it for no
was-
reason.
Trust me, it was highly sought after.
Well, like this is vampires, so it's like a little
No,
different.
we're just relating it to
Yeah.
the.
I think the key information was like biohazard and like.
Oh,
biohazard
you mean like
stuff.
that biohazard stuff?
Well, it was a
Chemical
whole bunch of
weapons and
tests,
shit.
yeah, about how the
Okay,
human
okay.
I
body
mean, that's
responds
probably
and
how they
stuff.
found out. Oh, this is bad for human body. Or
Maybe.
not, right? It's okay.
No, but the things that they did to these poor people, and they were mostly war prisoners, right? It was just so bad, like so
That's
bad,
pretty fucked up.
like the worst of the worst that I've ever come across. Anyways, that's by far the worst thing I've ever read.
Anyways, let's talk about the breakup of the century. I love it. Am I in the minority?
Yeah, no, I've been wanting this since the fucking show started.
The reason I love it is because he initiated it.
Yeah,
He
his
rolls
reasoning
up,
was sound.
became a man. And he's like,
Became a
bro,
man.
Dropped an argument
Yeah.
on her,
Yeah.
and she couldn't even say anything.
yeah, she couldn't say anything. So
She's
what
like,
are you
"Damn."
gonna argue? Like,
Yeah,
Stop justifying.
yeah,
he painted as it is.
I wanted this to happen because I want the bros to get back together, working together without this pettiness and all this. Oh, you're with my.
Yeah, but now Stefan can get back with her too,
That's a problem.
because Catherine died.
but also they're a long ways from that. Like, Elena is not the issue right now. Remember when Enzo was telling his story? Instead of focusing on the mission, Stefan took time to shame Damon for not feeling. Like, really? Is that the priority here?
Mm.
He's like, wait, really? You don't feel anything? I'm like, bro, we have a mission right now. Like, talk about that shit after.
What do you think?
Like, what are you doing?
Get
And
your
that's
head in the
why
game.
it's like, bro, Elena's not the problem. At least right now, in terms of their bond.
Oh.
That's all I'm gonna say.
But you think this is it,
Hmm?
or are they?
What do you
try
mean?
and get back together?
Who?
Elena and
Elena's
Damon?
gonna try again
With who?
with Damon.
No way.
I
hope not.
I actually can't predict that. I don't know.
Okay.
It could go in any direction.
Actually, it could. It could. If she can like convince him that but the problem is that again, I kind of side with him. What he said rang true to me.
I think it will depend on what he does next.
I feel like if his change comes naturally, then
Yeah.
they could get back together. Because the only other option is that she has to accept him for being the savage, right?
And she already did, but that's his problem.
She did, but she didn't, because you can see in her face. She was judging him super hard last episode. Right?
Yeah.
So either you do or you don't. And
yeah.
if it's in the back of your mind and you're forcing yourself to be like, okay, fine, he's still my man, then I don't think that's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
right.
Damon did the right thing here. And as long as she doesn't go back to Stefan, I'm happy.
Wait, so wait, I don't. Okay, wait.
Well, she will.
What does she mean by I'm okay with that? Because he's saying that I'm not gonna change. That means he's not gonna stop killing them, that family, right? So
Uh-huh.
she's okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is okay with that.
She likes that. She finds like.
But I think that's the problem.
I think the thing is that it does bother her, but she's gonna force herself to be accepted. So it's not really, oh, I don't care about these people. I think it's just one of those things that she kind of has to accept if she wants the relationship to continue.
Exactly. And her letting that slide is her becoming a worse person by Damon's standards, right? Because he's
By
ruining
her standards.
And by her standards too.
I don't know if it's.
I don't know. I don't
Actually,
get
yeah, not by
'Cause
Damon's
Damon's
standards.
acting like-
Not by Damon's standards, by her standards that he's projecting.
Damon's supposed to be a cold guy. Why do you care if she cares or not? You know,
I mean, because
just,
it's her
just
girl.
go on luck with it. You know
It's
what
his
I mean?
girl.
Yeah, he's a cold guy, but he still cares.
obviously
So he doesn't
cares
care about
what
anything
she
else.
thinks.
Whoa.
Oh
Doesn't
my
care about anything else.
Being a
except
cold
his
guy
girl.
doesn't mean
Yeah.
you shut off everyone.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't shut off his brother. Shut out, I mean.
Yeah.
He doesn't shut out the girl he loves, right? And these are people, like, you need some kind of attachment. Otherwise, you're a straight psychopath. You need something attaching you emotion-wise.
He's not a psychopath.
He is a psychopath.
Damon, he has
100%.
psychopathic tendencies, but he's
Yeah.
not a psychopath. We
Because
know
I
that.
feel like it
What do you mean
is
by
a
that?
matter of... What?
The tendencies, like, you know?
He, like, for example, like, he goes on some psychotic breaks where he does extremely, like, heinous
If you
shit.
read it on paper, sure,
Yeah.
he's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Obviously, he
And then-
kills people.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you look more deeper into it, it's more complicated, I think.
Yeah. He definitely has emotions, and they definitely manifest
yeah.
themselves. Psychopaths don't have emotions.
That's true.
And any vampire.
Is that psychopath or socio?
Psycho.
Psychopath.
Sociopaths have
Psychopath.
emotions, they just manipulate people
Yeah.
to
What's
for
the
their own
difference between
benefit.
sociopath?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly too
I know
sure.
psychopaths.
Dude,
don't
I
have
always,
emotion.
like, every few months I search it up,
Same.
and I always forget.
Yeah,
But
same.
sociopath
Same.
has emotions. They're just extremely manipulative. Like they,
Which
they
one?
will
Which one?
socio.
Socio?
Psychopaths are also
Oh,
manipulative.
socios can project emotion, right?
Yeah, because they can experience emotions. Sociopaths. It's just that they
Or is it the other
justify
way around?
everything for their. No,
You gotta Google
psychopaths.
this shit, bro, 'cause-
Psychopaths project because they can't actually.
They're very
feel it.
similar, but
Bro,
there's
there's
one
no
distinct
point
line.
in Googling.
They're not.
Because in 2 months,
Yeah.
we're probably going
We're gonna
to
forget.
have this conversation again, and we're not going to remember.
Yeah.
I think Kyle's right.
Yeah, like
Maybe.
one of us could be a sociopath if, for example, everything that we do is like it's extreme narcissism, but you're manipulating people for your own
narcissism.
better, like for yourself.
Narcissism, right? That's the
But it's extreme.
Yeah.
It's
Like
also
so,
inability for empathy and sympathy, right?
for psychopaths, not for
That's psychopath,
sociopaths.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Psychopath
Yeah.
also, you're able to like work with them using like reward system.
Exactly.
So you
Okay, here's the difference.
Mm.
I think. Well,
Let's hear it.
Damon tortured the families because he felt some kind of pain, right, for all those years. So he has that hatred. Where psychopaths would just fucking fuck someone up without regarding anything, without any
Exactly.
type of history.
Exactly.
That's the difference. I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think
That's
psychopath is more related to Stefan's Ripper phase. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, he turns off his emotions, so he's turning into a psychopath.
Yeah, well, that's what every vampire that turns off their emotions.
Yeah, but right now his emotions are on and he's still doing it, right?
So
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Exactly. So right now he's not a psychopath. Maybe he was once upon a time.
Tendencies, yeah.
Like when he turned off his.
Well, I guess every
emotions,
vampire
100%.
has that tendency then.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
The need for revenge.
Now let's talk about Catherine. Just the
Yeah.
final thing about it.
The Pierce.
Am I the only one who doesn't like her storyline? I just wanna know.
Her current storyline.
Well, that is
Catherine,
her
oh yeah,
storyline.
for sure. She started off as a great character when she came in.
I-
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I honestly feel like she should have died when Silas drained her. Because everything
Yeah.
after that is
Yeah.
so.
I kind of agree with that.
Ugh,
From
I don't
that
like
point
it.
onwards, she's been losing her edge steadily, episode after episode.
Yeah.
Well, when we say that, like, it makes sense because she's getting old. But
That was a significant death, is what you mean.
It's
But
more
it
than that.
ended
What if-
nicely. It ended, yeah, when Silas drained her.
I
Like
feel like-
it was big, you know?
Yeah.
It was a big event. Like,
it's hard to explain, man. Like,
whereas this is like the significance is low. It's
I
like, what
think
the fuck?
you know what? This is her redemption arc from the writer's perspective, right? Because up until the Silas bite, she'd pretty much been this like manipulative, crazy person who's been like sabotaging people and is always self-interested. And now they're like, okay, let's give her some time to become, humane. Let's give her let's take away her bitter edge. Sweeten her up a bit. Give her daughter. Just so that the people are satisfied. I feel like that's exactly what they did.
The problem
But
is
are
nothing
we satisfied?
changed. Nothing,
No,
like her
no.
traits stayed the same.
I liked her so much better before.
exactly.
Now she's just like a husk of who she was. Now she's riddled with self-doubt, anxiety, and insecurities.
She's
projecting
weak.
onto
I
every
mean,
single
okay,
person
let's
she
be
sees.
fair.
Her character is weak.
In Hollywood's eyes, this is proper characterization. Like, oh, just turn the person weak emotionally, right?
Oh, okay.
That's what they always do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not something that I vibe with. So
I guess
for me, old Catherine was better.
Yeah, same.
Season 1 and 2 Catherine, or season 2 and 3 Catherine.
She was sinister, you know?
Yeah, that's why we liked her.
Yeah.
No one liked her because she was human. Like, bro,
Yeah.
Like, I think the best part about her whole arc from this point isn't the fact that she's necessarily a human, but it's like her adjusting to human life. You know what I mean?
It's like
Like,
she's
it's not
becoming
about
a
her-
good person.
Well, to me, it's not even
Yeah.
about that. I don't really care about her becoming a good person. It's more her learning how to be human. That's what I found interesting because it's like
no,
you know-
but that was interesting until they drained her, and now they gave her this
yeah,
aging arc.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's like they're slow.
And
Like
they
she was
started-
doing
yeah.
no, like she was doing the humanization process before Silas got her, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that one was, yeah, it was interesting.
You know why, bro? Because it's the same actress, and it's a main. So because
No.
of her, she's kind of like a main character.
No,
So they
it's-
can't just cut her off like that.
So
I
I
think
mean,
so.
they could.
they're
The actress is
Could.
still in the show,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter.
I think the problem with her character is
Mm-hmm.
that they're trying to tell us that she's this complex character, right?
Mhm.
The problem is every time she makes a step forward, oh, I'm becoming human now, she takes 4 steps back and she goes back, oh, 5, whatever. She's like, oh yeah, oh, I'm Catherine, I survived. She literally does that every single episode.
Yeah.
Her daughter shows up, oh, it's my daughter. And then something happens, oh, I'm back. I want to survive. Oh, Stefan feels something for me. Oh, he doesn't care anymore.
Okay,
I
I'm
want to
back.
survive.
I wanna
I want the
survive.
knife.
Yeah, it's like they're the writers are fucking
Yeah.
Flip
steeping
floppy.
some tea, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They put the tea bag in, like, oh,
It's like,
Yeah.
it's getting too spicy.
too much,
hold up.
too much.
Too much tea, man.
So, either, and that's not the way to do like a gradual progression either. Like a little like back and forth. That's not the way to do it. You have to give her a conflict which takes her. I guess this is the conflict, the aging thing, but. Actually, what do you guys think now? Is she dead?
I think so.
I hope so. But
I hope so, but knowing this show, she's not dead until we get her funeral. And even then, with Bonnie's
What?
case, it's not even.
Bro,
yeah.
we've had so many funerals and
Yeah,
someone
no.
they
Showed
show
up.
up the next
wait, that's a question. Does she count as supernatural? Is she going through Bonnie?
I think so because she's a traveler, right? Technically.
Oh yeah, she is.
Oh yeah, she might. That's how we confirm
Okay,
it.
yeah. So until she goes through Bonnie, she's not dead.
Exactly.
And then even when she does go through Bonnie, there's the whole attachment thing, right?
And
What?
Like the anchor to like. So for example, Jenna's not on the other side because she moved on. You know what I mean?
Well, that's because she found peace and she never did anything
Yeah.
evil.
dude,
Oh, I don't know about the evil part. Like.
No, the evil thing is what sets like unsettles your heart, or I don't know.
Okay. Well, assuming if Catherine's able to find peace, then there's a chance we don't see her because you can graduate from the other side.
Graduate.
Dude, Bonnie's gonna think it's Elena.
Bro. Yo, I
That'd be
gotta see
hilarious.
that.
All right. All right, guys. Thanks for watching our reaction for the Vampire Diaries. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your thoughts, and remember to subscribe for future uploads. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace.